Well guys, it's finally that time of the year again. I am doing a phone collection video, and I can say this is more phones than last time even, somehow. I have, I think 102 phones here. Some of them are iPods, but phone-wise I have like exactly 100. Oop, I forgot to turn over one of the phones. But, yeah. So I'm just going to get into it. This is my phone collection as of August 2021. Please ignore the kind of staticky recording, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely not as good as it normally is. That's because I'm recording on an iPhone 7, because I didn't want to use my 11 for this. I wanted to include it in this video, because I normally record videos on an iPhone 11. So yeah, we're just going to get into it, and I think I said this in my last video already, but once again, thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. I guess you could say this is kind of a celebration of that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. I'd love to do more phone content like this. It's just these phone collection videos take a lot of setting up. I've been doing this for about an hour, and it takes like 30 minutes to record, another 30 minutes to put back everything. It's a long process. I'm not saying I don't like doing it. I do very much like doing these videos. It just takes a lot of work, you know? But yeah, so we're just going to get into it, and as normal, all of these phones are organized by alphabetical in the year they came out. So, for example, Apple, it's A, so it's the first one, and it goes from oldest to newest. Oh, actually, newest. I also forgot to flip over my main. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that like that. But anyway, let's just get straight into it. And as normal, these are very long videos, so just kick back, relax, and enjoy. So yeah, starting off, this is a iPod Nano, 5th generation. I think someone told me it's a 5th generation. It works fine. It just has a bad battery. I'm including iPods because, I don't know, they weren't phones, but I don't know, they're just kind of cool relics to include in this video. This is an iPod Classic 7th generation. It's an 80 gig, and it has a dead hard drive, but does work. This is an iPod Touch 2nd generation. It is a 8 gigabyte. Wait, no, this is actually a 16. Yeah, this is a 16 gigabyte running iOS 4.2.1, and I found it in the Target bin. And yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm probably going to show the battery health for phones that can be, or charge cycles, or just storage or whatever. And I'm going to tell you where I got it, and if there's any problems with it. But yeah, this thing works perfectly fine, has a case and a screen protector. So I'm just going to shut it down, and I obviously shut all these down because after the video I put them back, so I don't want to spend another 30 minutes going through and shutting everything down. This is an iPod Touch 3rd generation. It's a 32 gig running iOS 5.1.1. It is jailbroken. I kind of just installed Cydia on it and then did nothing with it, but I don't plan to. But it works perfectly fine. I got this one in the Target bin as well. This is an iPod Touch 4th generation. It is an 8 gigabyte running iOS 6.1.6. Oh, I thought the battery died. It works perfectly fine. I found this in the Wegmans bin. It has this engraving on it. I don't know what that's from. But yeah, it works perfectly fine. No issues at all. Actually, the home button is a little, like, it's weird, but it works fine. It's just, you just have to press it hard sometimes. This is an iPhone 4S. It is a 16 gigabyte on AT&T. It's running iOS 9.3.6. This is the phone I use to get iClouds off of other phones. It works perfectly fine. This is like the only iPhone 4S I actually use, really. But yeah, it works fine. I got that in the AT&T bin. Yeah, that's the one I got at AT&T. This is another iPhone 4S. This one is on iOS 7.0.4. It works perfectly fine. This one is on AT&T, I believe. It's not going to tell me. But yeah, this is an AT&T model. I got this one in the Target bin. And yeah, works perfectly fine. And you can see iOS 7.0.4 because of the old shutdown. This is another iPhone 4S. This one is also a 16 gig, but it's on Sprint. It's on iOS 7.0.4 as well. Oh, and some of these actually have this battery life app, so I can show you the relative battery health. Yeah, this one has 15% battery wear, so it's at 85% health. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. I obviously don't use it, but it's cool to have. I got this in a phone lot a very long time ago. Oh, also, this is my second time recording this video. I just wasn't happy with how the first recording came out, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it again. This is another iPhone 4S. This one is on iOS 9.3.6. This is actually my grandparents' old phone that I got off of them. It's very nostalgic to me because this phone was a huge part of my childhood. I played games and stuff on it. And yeah, it's a very nice example. It's unlocked from AT&T, 16 gig, in absolutely mint condition. Most of my iPhone, actually all of my iPhone 4Ss are in almost mint condition, so that's nice. This is an iPhone 5. It works perfectly fine. It's a 32 gig in the slate color. It is AT&T unlocked, although it has a broken SIM card slot, but it is indeed a 32 gigabyte on iOS 10.3.4. And I got this in the AT&T bin. Let's see if the battery health app is on here. It is. The battery health wear level on this is at 10%, so it has 90% battery health. And that's just a relative number, by the way. It could be wildly inaccurate. I just like to have ways to see the battery health on a lot of phones because, I don't know, it's fun. Kind of gives you more depth about the phone. This is an iPhone 5S. Yeah, all the colors are being blown out. It's a 16 gig on iOS. I think this one's on 12.5.3. 12.5.3. It's a 16 gig. This one's unlocked to all carriers. I found this in the Target bin. It's in mint condition. I actually had a 5S just like this in the silver color a while ago. That was my main phone, so I like having this around. Very nostalgic. This is another iPhone 5S. This one I also got in the Target bin. It's a 32 gigabyte on iOS 12.5.4. Works perfect as well. This one is also unlocked. I put a Verizon SIM card in it, so it might say Verizon, or apparently not because there is no SIM card in it right now. But yeah, it's a 32 gig, which is nice, and it works perfectly fine. It's in absolutely mint condition. This is an iPhone 6. It does work fine. It just doesn't have a screen on it, and it has a iCloud account attached to it. But it could be bypassable because I don't think it's reset yet. That's the only reason I included this parts one in there, because I could actually bypass it. That phone, I got that phone in the Target bin. This is another iPhone 6. This is a 16 gig running iOS 12.5.3. This is my aunt's old phone that she gave to me. It works perfectly fine with no issues at all. It's Verizon unlocked, in really good condition. The battery health is still at 96 because she actually got the battery on it replaced like a year or two ago, I believe. So yeah, it still has a very good battery. It does have quite a few charge cycles from what I remember when I plugged it into 3U tools, but the battery life is very good, holds a charge fine with no issues. This is an iPhone SE. It's a 32 gig on Simple Mobile, or maybe it's Straight Talk. It's probably just going to say track phone in the settings. Yeah, 32 gig track phone, but I think it's Simple Mobile. It works fine. It's a gold model. I got this in a trade with PsychYT. Sorry about that. I was interrupted. But yeah, this thing has 100% battery health. It works perfectly fine. It's basically brand new. I think he actually bought this new, so that's cool. This is a iPhone 6S Plus. I got this in a trade with Jay Carroll. It's a space gray, 32 gig. This one is on Simple Mobile, I believe. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. The battery health is at 99%. He bought this new. I was actually with him when he bought it. And yeah, it works perfectly fine. It's in basically mint condition with no issues at all. It's running iOS 14.7, I believe, if I did update it. I believe the SE is also running that. These two iPhone 7s, this jet black one has a bad baseband, so I can't activate it. Apple won't replace it. I already went down that route. They just won't replace it. This one has an iCloud account on it, and it's locked with a passcode, but I could bypass it probably. I just haven't tried. Well, I did, but I couldn't get it to work. So for now, these sit as parts phones. I actually used the screen off the matte black one onto this one. This is an iPhone 7. It is a 128 gigabyte matte black. I got this one in the AT&T bin. The battery health is at 86%. The battery life on this thing isn't that great. It's on 14.7.1. Works perfectly fine. Yeah, there's no issues with this phone. And the one I'm recording on is my old main phone. It's a 128GB, has 82% battery health, and is on iOS 14.7.1 as well, I believe. This is another one of my old main phones. This is an iPhone 7 Plus. It's a 32 gig on iOS 14.7.1. Of course, it's not going to take my fingerprint right now. Yeah, it works perfectly fine, no issues at all. I bought this brand new straight from Apple. It's unlocked to all carriers. 88% battery health. It is the rose gold color. It's honestly my favorite color for the 7 Plus. It does have a cracked screen protector, but the screen itself is mint underneath. But yeah, this phone works perfectly fine. I don't use it anymore, obviously, but it's still a nice phone to have around. I do like it very much. This is an iPhone 8. This was my uncle's old phone. I got it at the same time when I got my aunt's old phone. It's a 64 gig, if I can unlock it. It's a 64 gig on iOS 14.7.1. I update all of my iPhones because I like using them. It has 89% battery health. Like I said, it's a 64 gigabyte. It's Verizon unlocked. I put an AT&T SIM card in it to verify. And yeah, there's no... Oh, actually, this phone has a cracked back. That's the only issue with it. But yeah, it works perfectly fine with no issues at all besides that. Oh, I just tore part of my rug. This is a iPhone 8 Plus. It's silver. It's a 64 gig. I got this in a trade with Tech.yt. It works perfectly fine. Just has a cracked back. I don't think you're going to be able to see it with the case on. But yeah, it works fine. Also on 14.7.1. The battery health is at 81%. And yeah, I very much like this phone. I don't use it though, but it's really nice to have one of these in my collection. I've wanted an 8 Plus since they came out. So yeah, I'm very happy with this phone. It also has a cracked screen protector, but the screen underneath is mint. Alright, moving down. We're almost done with Apple phones. This is a iPhone 11. It's in the mint green color. It works perfectly fine. This is my secondary iPhone. The battery health is at 96, I believe. Oh, 97. Holds the charge very well. I got this on a trade with Tech Collector YT, I think that's his name on YouTube. I honestly don't know. He changes it a lot. But it's a 64 gig. It's unlocked to all carriers. No SIM restrictions, as you can see. I love this phone. It's been my secondary since I got it. As you may remember, I mained an iPhone 7. Now I have another one. I just need to shut it down. But I'm going to set this one aside because I'm probably going to end up using it later to watch YouTube. This is an iPhone 12. This is my main phone. It's a 64 gig. I was not paying for more storage when I don't even use it, or storage-wise. Yeah, it's the blue color. It is on AT&T. I don't think it's unlocked yet. No, it's still locked to AT&T. I did, what did I do? Oh, so I did pay it off. I just haven't actually unlocked it yet. Or at least I gave my mother the money to pay it off, but I don't know if she did. But I'm going to need to pay it off because I plan on upgrading to the 13 when that comes out. Possibly the 13 Pro. I don't know yet. If they have a good trade-in deal, I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, for now, I love this phone. The battery health actually just went down to 99 today. But besides that, no issues at all. I love this phone to death. Not as great as battery life as my 11, but I'm not complaining. This phone still has great battery life. This is a spec case on it. It actually has MagSafe built in. Yeah, I really like this phone. I'm going to put it on my bed because I'm going to be using it later. This is an Alcatel Jitterbug thing. It's like a Great Call Jitterbug Smart 2 or something like that. Oh yeah, we're on Alcatels now. It works perfectly fine. I honestly neglect this phone so much because I don't like it. I didn't even charge it for this video. I don't like it. It doesn't even sit with my other phones. It just sits in a drawer. I've been trying to sell this thing forever. No one wants it. So I don't know. It's probably just going to keep sitting. But yeah, it works perfectly fine on Android 7. It's locked to Great Call or whatever the carriers. But yeah, I guess it's okay. Ignore my dog. She's barking right now. But this is a Alcatel. Oh god. I'm not going to remember. It's something that starts with an I. It's like an Alcatel Ionica or something like that. But it works fine. It's on AT&T. It is not unlocked as it was not paid off. But the cool thing is newer AT&T devices actually have an unlocking app somewhere. Yeah, device unlock. If it would be unlocked, it would show here. Yeah, it's not unlocked because it's not eligible. But this thing is running Android 10 Go edition. It's a 32 gig. I got this in the Target bin. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. And I actually really like it because that is a MediaTek processor, and because it runs Android Go, it's very freaking fast for what it is. Like, this thing is really fast. It's honestly a nice phone. Okay, moving on to my only BlackBerry phone. This is a BlackBerry Priv. It is a 32 gig running Android 6. It's unlocked to all carriers. I got this in a trade with Tech.yt. Right? Yeah, I got this in a trade with him because I bought a phone lot off of him too. I just have to remember which is which. But yeah, this phone runs Android 6. As I said before, it is a 32 gig. Works with no issues besides the pretty bad burn-in. But honestly, I just have an all-black theme on it, so you can't even see the burn-in like this wallpaper. Yeah, I like this phone a lot. Slide-out keyboards, of course, very cool. I don't use it though, but surprisingly the camera's really good on this thing with how old it is. Moving on to my only Coolpad phone. Well, it's theoretically a T-Mobile device, but it's made by Coolpad. This is a Coolpad T-Mobile Revel Plus. I bought this many years ago off of eBay because of the design. I just really like the pink. It is on Android 7.1.1. The only issue with it is it has a bad ESN, but it does work otherwise perfectly fine. This is a Nexus 5X. It's a 32 gig, has a slight crack in the screen, but the issue with this is it boot loops. Of course it does. They all boot loop. But I was able actually to get it to turn on and enable OLEM unlocking and to unlock the bootloader and USB debugging. So what that means, if I can get it to turn on again and get it recognized by my computer, I will be able to boot it into fast boot and flash this. It's like a program thing that disables the big cores or something, like the bigger processor cores. It basically turns it into a quad core phone or dual core, one of the two. It makes it slow, but it fixes the boot looping. So I'm going to do that when I get the chance. I believe I'll have to install a custom ROM with it. I don't know, but I guess I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, it does work perfectly fine. Well, no, it doesn't. But when I get the boot loop figured out, it will work fine, hopefully. I got that in a Nexus phone lot along with this one. This is a Nexus 6P. This one does not boot loop. It's a 32 gig, unlocked to all carriers. It's on Android. Nope. Oh, great. It's on Android 8.1.0. Works perfectly fine. It's just in kind of matte condition, has a cracked camera lens. It does work fine. The battery is iffy, but hey, Nexus 6P that doesn't boot loop. I don't think these things actually have boot looping issues as common as the 5X. I know they can boot loop, it's just not as common. This is a Google Pixel. It does work fine because when I plug it in, it makes noises and vibrates. It just needs a screen, and I plan on getting a screen for it hopefully soon because this is a very nice Pixel. Alright, moving down. We're obviously on the Google devices now. I meant to put this before the Nexus 5X, but this is a Nexus 6. It works fine on, it's running the CR Droid mod on Android 10. It's a 32 gig on Verizon. I'm assuming it's unlocked. Yeah, Android 10. Works perfectly fine. I got this in the Target bin. Very nice phone. I really love this. It's just a really nice phone, especially now that it's running the custom ROM, and it's the blue color. Oh, and I got the Pixel out of the Target bin as well. Different time, though. This is a Pixel 2 XL. It's a 64 gig, unlocked all carriers. I got this off of eBay a while ago, like a long time ago. It's on Android 11, and it works fine. The battery health shows it's around 98, but I don't think that's accurate because it said it was at 90 before. But yeah, it works fine. It's in the black color. It just has a slightly cracked screen down there, but it doesn't bother me. I don't use this phone much. I had plans to, and then I just didn't. But it's very nice to have in my collection. And this is a Pixel 3 XL. I bought this off of Mercari. It works perfectly fine running Android 11. I can't wait for 12 to come out to see it on this phone. I almost just dropped my iPhone 7. But yeah, it works fine with no issues at all. It has burn-in, But yeah, works fine on Android 11. Unlocked all carriers. This one is a 128GB model. Yeah, 128GB. But yeah, I like this phone a lot. Yeah, it's just a nice phone. This is a HTC One M8. This phone is running Lineage OS, Android 8.1. It works with no issues. I got this in the Target bin. It's in mint condition. This one is a 32 gig. And yeah, it's in the gunmetal gray color. Very nice phone. This is actually my latest purchase. This is an HTC 10. I got this for $12 on Mercari. It's actually the same seller that Psych bought his HTC 10 off of, because I saw another listing for one. I was like, hey, I'm going to scoop that up after seeing his video. It works fine. The battery life is just meh, but it does work. The battery isn't like anything terrible. It holds a charge fine. It's on Sprint 32 gig, and I've wanted one of these phones since they came out, so I'm very happy to have this. It's such a nice phone, honestly. And yeah, it works fine. This is a HTC U11 Life. I believe that's what it's called. It works perfectly fine on T-Mobile. It's just not unlockable, and the screen is cracked. It's running Android 8.1, same as the HTC 10. Yep. Oh, it's just Android 8.0. It's a 32 gig in blue. I got this in a phone lot from tech.yt. I think this had to be the one I got. This had to be one of the phones I got in the phone lot. I'd have to go rewatch that video to see what I got, but I got quite a few phones from him then. And this I also got from tech.yt, but this was in a trade. This is a HTC U Ultra. It is on a custom ROM. It's running Lineage OS Android 10. It's a 64 gig, unlocked. It's really nice. I love this phone so much. As you can see, U Ultra, Android 10. Yeah, it's just a really nice phone. It has the like pearly white color of the S10 series. And yeah, I really like this phone. I don't use it much, but I wish I did more. This is a LG, oh yeah, now we're on to LGs. This is a LG, oh god, what is this? It's not a Rizio. I'm gonna call it a Rizio, but it's not a Rizio. I forget what LG this is. I remembered it when I recorded last, but let me show you yeah, that's the model number if anyone knows what that is, but I got it in the Target bin. It's an 8 gigabyte and it works fine. I don't want to say LG Fortune 2. I know that's not it, but it's the Virgin Mobile model of these phones, so it's not a Rizio. But I honestly don't remember, but it's very nice. I really like this blue color. This is an LG G5. This is my old main phone one. The battery died. Yeah, this thing has a very bad battery. The bootloader is unlocked. There is no custom ROM on it, though. But it works fine. The battery's just very bad, and the camera lens is cracked. This is a Frankenstein between one I got on eBay and my old main phone. You've heard the story multiple times if you've been subscribed to me for a while or watching my videos. Alright, moving back down. This is... oh, that's on T-Mobile, by the way. So is this one. This is a identical LG G5, but this one I got in the Target bin. It's a 32 gig on... This one's still on Android 7, actually, and I don't plan on updating it because it's pretty fast on Android 7. Yep, Android 7.0. It works perfectly fine. It just won't let me unlock it for some reason. But yeah, it works fine. The battery life is meh on this one, as it is on all LG G5s. But yeah, it works fine. And if this didn't die again... Yeah, now it says it's on 37%, but it literally shut off earlier. Yeah, it works fine. I'm just going to shut this off. This one's on Android 8. And the reason it is a Frankenstein phone is because I had to take the screen off of that one to put on the one I bought on eBay, because it was cracked and my old main phone one boot looped, so the motherboard was useless. But, I got a working one out of it. This is an LG Premier Pro. I got this in a trade with Jake Carroll. It works perfectly fine. It's running Android 7, I believe. It's on track phone, and the only issue, it has that slight crack in the screen. If you can see that up there. Oh, no, it's on Android 8. I was wrong. I always think it's on 7 when I use it. But yeah, it's actually a pretty nice phone. It has a metal back and stuff like that. I like it. This is a LG G6. I also got this one in a trade with J. Carroll. It's a Boost Mobile model. It works fine. It's a 32 gig on Android 8.1. Or maybe it's just Android 8. I don't think it let me update it. Oh yeah, it's just Android 8. Oh well. But yeah, this thing works perfectly fine. It just has a clear back that's very scratched up, but there is back glass on it. Yeah, it works fine. The screen protector's cracked, not the actual screen. And it is missing some screws for the motherboard, obviously, because it's missing the back plating. But, whatever. This is a LG Rebel 4. It works perfectly fine, if I can unlock it. On Android 8.1, I got this one in the Target bin. It works fine, just has like a chip in the screen up there, 16 gig. Not a bad phone, honestly. This is a LG Stylo 4. It's a track phone model. I got this from Jake Carroll for my birthday. He just kind of gave it to me because we give each other birthday presents. They're phones, obviously. But yeah, it works perfectly fine. 16 gig on Android 8.1. It's in the nice blue color. I'm glad it was a track phone model since it's blue. He has one identical to this. It's on Android 8.1 and works fine. It's in mint condition too. This is a LG V40. This one I did get in the phone lot with Tech.yt. It looks like the screen cracked more. Hold on. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But this thing has this cracked screen and a bad ESN on Verizon. Although it does work fine. Yeah, there's no issues with this phone. Besides that, it runs Android 11. No, it doesn't. It runs Android 10. Sorry. Where is it? Oh, Android version, Android 10. Yeah, it does work perfectly fine. Besides that, I do very much like this phone. It's just a better LG G7, and I did have a G7 at one point, so kind of cool to have this. This is a LG Stylo 5. It works perfectly fine. It just has a cracked screen. I got this in the Target bin. It's a 32 gig running Android 10. I think it was system again. Yep, Android 10. And let me shut it off and I will show you the cracks. It's unlocked to all carriers as well. It's like factory unlocked, so that's cool. There is a crack down there and a crack up there. But yeah, it's in this like bluish black color. It's really nice. This is a LG Phoenix 5. It's on AT&T. I bought this brand new from Target for I think it was $14, something like that. It works fine. It's a 16 gigabyte in silver. This one is also running Android 10, non-Go edition, surprisingly. I guess LG just didn't use Go edition. I don't know. But yeah, Android 10. This is actually, it's a pretty cool budget phone. It's nice and compact. I like it. It's obviously not unlocked because it's prepaid and I haven't used it on a carrier, so it's not going to let me unlock it. This is a Motorola Droid X. It is an 8 gigabyte running some version of Android 2. Honestly, I'm surprised I even kept this. I usually smash these phones, but I don't know. I want to start collecting older Android phones, so I just kept this one. And yeah, it works fine. I got this in the Target bin. I always hit that trying to shut it off. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it works fine. It's on Verizon, obviously. This is a Moto G, first generation. We're on to Motorola's now, obviously. It is white. It is a 8 gigabyte running Android 5.1. This is actually a custom ROM. It looks stock, but no, this is actually a custom ROM based on Motorola's software. I don't know, it's weird. Like, you install like a custom ROM, but it's obviously Motorola software because it has the Motorola startup screen and everything. But yeah, it's on Android 5.1. The only reason I custom ROM'd it is because I couldn't get it to update to Android 5. But yeah, it works perfectly fine. There's no issues with this thing. I bought it on Mercari, brand new, like still sealed in box with a LG G3. This is a Moto X. I got this in the Target bin. Works perfectly fine on Android 5. 16 gig on Verizon. No issues with this. This is another Moto X, but this is a minty green color. It's a custom one. I got this in the Target bin as well. 16 gig on Android 5, Verizon, identical to that one, just a different color. And it works perfect. Moving down. This is a Moto X2 on Republic Wireless. It's also running Android 5. Won't let me update it to 6 for some reason. but it works perfect. I got this one in the Target bin as well. No issues at all. Also, you may remember I had another one of these. I had that custom one that was like brown and yellow. Yeah, so I bricked it trying to custom ROM it, and at the time I was like furious, and I kind of just threw it out my bedroom window, and it slammed on the pavement, so that thing's long gone, unfortunately. But it literally just would have been sitting as a paperweight at that point, because I literally killed it trying to custom ROM it, unfortunately. And that is the risk with custom ROMing. Sometimes you kill the phone, sometimes they work. But this is a Moto Droid Turbo 2. It works perfectly fine on Android 7. It's just kind of scratched on the shatter shield. I got this in a Motorola phone lot. It works fine, 32 gig on Android 7. Obviously Verizon. I would say Verizon unlocked, but it doesn't have GSM bands in it, so it doesn't work on GSM carriers for data. It does work for calling and texting on them, though. This is another Droid Turbo 2. This one I bought on Mercari. It's literally brand new. Like, I bought it brand new. The battery health should say around 100. Yeah, because I'm not even joking. This thing was brand new when I bought it. It's another 32 gigabyte on Android 7. Verizon unlocked. And it works fine. This is a Moto G4 Play. It's a 16 gig on Android 7, unlocked to all carriers. I got this in a phone lot on Mercari. Not the Motorola lot, it was another phone lot. But yeah, it works fine, has a screen protector on it. This is the other phone I got in the Motorola phone lot. It's a Moto G4 Plus. I know it's a Plus because it has the fingerprint scanner. It's on Android 7, 64 gigabytes, unlocked. The only issue is has a broken speaker. I might replace the speaker at some point. I don't know. I don't use it. It's just nice to have in the collection. This is a Moto Z Force, first generation. It works. I got it in the Target bin. It just has burn-in, and it's missing the camera glass. I actually have camera glass for it, so I could put it on, but the camera's already long gone. It's on Android 8, 32 gig, as I said. I don't know what that thing's doing, but okay, I'll just let it do its thing, I guess. But yeah, this phone works. It just turned back on. Okay. Yeah, it works perfect. Besides that, it's a Verizon model. Obviously, this one is Verizon unlocked. And yeah. This is a Moto Droid Z, or Moto Z Droid, whatever you want to call it. It's a 32 gig. I bought this on Mercari with the intent to main it, although the battery life on these things are atrocious. All of them are. They just have really small batteries. It's not necessarily the battery being bad. It's on Android 8, 32 gig in mint condition with a case and a screen protector. I do like it very much. It's just, I can't use it because the battery is so bad. I could, but I wouldn't even dare main it now. This is a Moto Z2 Force. It's a 64 gigabyte. I got this in a tray with Tech.YT. 64 gig on Android 8. Works perfect. It's AT&T unlocked. Only issue it is like medium burn-in. This is a Moto E5. It's not a Cricket model. It's on Metro. It is unlocked from Metro. It's a 16 gig running Android 8. I think it's 8.0. Yep. It works fine. I got it in the Target bin a while ago. Like a few years ago, actually, now. Like when it was still brand new. This is a Moto G6 Play, or G6 Forge, whatever you want to call it. It's a Cricket model. 16 gig on Android 8. I bought it brand new from Target. Regretted it immediately because I couldn't main it as I wanted to. And it's just very slow. But it works fine. Probably should have sold it a long time ago, but now they're worth nothing, so there's no point. This is a Moto Z3. It's a 64 gig on Sprint, running Android 9. Yeah, it works perfect. I got it on eBay a while ago. It just has a cracked screen. I got this like 2 years ago. Right? No, I actually got this last year, I think, now that I think about it more. This is a Moto E6. I got this in the Target bin. It's on Android 9. Works perfect. 16 gig on Straight Talk. And yeah, there's no issues with this thing. It's actually a pretty nice phone. This is a Moto Z4. I got this in a tray with Tech.YT. It works fine. It's a 120 gigabyte Verizon unlocked. Yep, it's running Android 10. Yeah, Android 10. Works fine with no issues. I am getting a FaceTime call. Hold on. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. Sorry about that. My friend was calling me. But, moving on, this is a Nextbit Robin. This one is water damaged. It just vibrates. It was one of the ones I got in the lot. 32 gig, but yeah, the touchscreen is broken. I tried to fix the water damage, and it completely died. But this is a working Nextbit Robin. It's a 32 gig, unlocked to all carriers. Works fine with no issues at all, running Android 7. This is the other one I got in the lot. I had 3, but I traded one to Jake Carroll. The one I traded him just had a weird power button and a dead battery. But yeah, this phone works perfectly fine. This is my secondary phone, my secondary Android phone. This is a OnePlus 6T. It's a 120 gigabyte unlocked to all carriers, unlocked from T-Mobile. As you can see there, it's the 8 gigabyte of RAM, 120 gigabyte of storage model. And yeah, it's running Android 10. This thing still hasn't gotten Android 11, but I actually have an active Verizon SIM card in it because I do have 2 SIM cards. I'm going to throw that up on my bed because I'm going to use it after this video. This is a Nokia 3.110 or 2.110, something like that, or C210 something, I don't know. I don't know Nokia's naming scheme. I got it brand new from Target for like $24. I did an unboxing video of it if you want to see that. It's running Android, oh, it's a Nokia C210, yeah, I was right. It's a 32 gig running Android 10 Go edition. It works perfectly fine. It's on Cricket. It's pretty nice to have a newer Nokia Android phone. I've wanted one since they came out, so that's cool. This is a, what is this? Oh, this is a Galaxy S3 Mini. I got it in the phone lot from Tech.yt. 8 gigabyte on AT&T. Works fine with no issues, running Android 4, some version of Android 4. This is a Galaxy S3. It's on TrackPhone. It's on a custom ROM. It's on CyanogenMod, Android 7. I got it in the Target bin. It does work fine. I'll show you it's Android 7 once the settings load. Yep, Android 7.1.1. Yeah, this thing works with no issues. It's on CyanogenMod, not Lineage OS. This was like the last version of CyanogenMod, I think, actually. This is another S3. This one is a 32 gig Verizon. It's actually refurbished by Assuron, which is kind of cool. There's a sticker in the back of the phone that says that. It's a blue color. It's on Android 4. I got it in the Target bin. Works perfectly fine. It's pretty cool since it's a 32 gig. This is a Galaxy S4 Mini. It is a 16 gig, I think. It's on AT&T. I got this in the Target bin. I think it's, it's 16 gigabyte. It's on Android 4.4.2, I believe, something like that. Yeah, it's AT&T unlocked. It works perfectly fine. No issues at all. This is a Galaxy S4. This is probably one of the oldest phones I still have. I got this in the Wegmans bin many years ago, like 3 years ago now. It works perfectly fine. It's on Android 5.0.1. It's on Verizon. The only issue is I think it has a broken SIM card slot. Well, it's not broken, like it still works, but there's like a weird piece sticking up, so you have to stick in the SIM card in a weird angle. But it does work. This is a Galaxy Core Prime. It's a gray one. It's an 8 gigabyte running Android 5. It's on Verizon, and I got this in the Target bin. Not much to say about it. Normally I smash these things, but this one is exactly identical to the one I used to have as a main phone, so I kept it. This is a Galaxy S5 on Verizon. I got it in the Target bin. It works perfectly fine. No issues at all. It's on Android 6. It's a 16 gig. And yeah, not much to say about it. It's the black one. Oh, no, don't do that. Alright, moving on. This is another Galaxy S5. This one is on Virgin Mobile. It's on Lineage OS, Android 9. It works perfectly fine. 16 gig in white. Yeah, Android 9. Yeah, nothing wrong with this phone. I custom ROM'd it a long time ago, and I got it from the Target bin. This is a Galaxy Note 4. I also got this in the Target bin. It's a 32 gig on Verizon. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. It's on Android 6. yeah, Android 6. I very much like this phone. I used to have one of these as a main phone in white, but my friend had one in this color, and I wanted it so bad when he had it, so I was so happy to find one in the Target bin. And yeah, there's no issues with this thing at all. It just has some minor burn-in. Alright, moving down. We're almost at the home stretch. This is a Galaxy S6. I got it in the Target bin a few years ago. It works fine. It's on Android 6. I traded it to Jake Carroll and I got it back from him, and it wouldn't let him reset it because of the Samsung account. So I had to bypass it in a weird way to where I added my account, and I can never reset this thing now because it just doesn't connect to Samsung account services. So I can't get rid of this basically because it has my Samsung account on it. But yeah, it runs Android 6. It's AT&T unlocked and works fine minus the missing camera lens. This is another Galaxy S6. This is my little brother's old main phone. It works fine. I forgot to show you the battery cycles on that thing. It's like 400 something, I think. Yeah, he got this thing basically brand new. It's T-Mobile unlocked. It has 190 charge cycles. Still pretty new, honestly. He didn't use it for that long. But yeah, it runs Android 7. And it's a really nice example of an S6. This is a Galaxy it's a Galaxy Note 5. It's a 64 gig in gold on Sprint, running Android 7. I got this in a trade with Tech Collector YT again. Let me just show you. No, I want to show you it's a 64 gig. Yep, 64 gigabyte. It's a very nice example of a Note 5. It's in absolutely mint condition, pretty much. I think there's like one dent on it, though. But yeah, it works fine. Oh, let me show you the charge cycles on this one. It has 488 charge cycles. Or 448, not 488. This is a Galaxy J7. It's Google locked. That's all I can say about it, really. Galaxy J7 2015, Virgin Mobile, Google locked. I can't bypass it because TalkBack doesn't work. This is a Galaxy S7 Active. It works fine, just has a pink line in the screen and some burn-in. It's on Android 8, AT&T unlocked. I got it on eBay for like $20 a while ago. Maybe it was like $25, I don't know. It has 682 charge cycles, quite a bit, but this phone was obviously heavily used. But it does work fine. This is a Galaxy S7 Edge. I got this under trade with Jake Carroll. It works perfectly fine. It's a 32 gig, just has a cracked screen. It's on Android 8. And let's see what the battery charge cycles are. 772 charge cycles, which would explain why the charging port's also a little wonky, but does work, just a little weird. This is a Galaxy J7 2016. It's unlocked, dual SIM from a different country. It works perfectly fine. I can probably show you that it's dual SIM. Yeah, it has two IMEIs for 2 SIM slots. It's pretty cool. It's a 16 gig on Android 8. This is actually a very kind of rare phone in the US at least, so kind of cool to have it. This is a Galaxy Note 8. This is my mother's old main phone. She has a Galaxy S21 now. It's a 64 gig unlocked to all carriers. It is running Android 9. And it's in absolute mint condition. The only issue is it has slight burn-in. Because she did use this thing heavily. But yeah, now she has an S21. It has 374 charge cycles, which is about accurate because she had this thing for like 2 years. She got it brand new from Best Buy, and it's in the gorgeous blue color. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a Galaxy J3 Luna Pro. I got this under trade with Jake Carroll. Android 6 track phone, 16 gig, works perfect. This is a Galaxy J7V on Android 8. This is actually the phone I use for navigation when I go on trips with Jake Carroll, because I put my Verizon SIM card in here and it just stays on maps. But yeah, it works fine. I don't use it for anything else, however. This is a Galaxy S9. My friend found this in the Target bin many years ago and gave it to me, like when this thing was still brand new. I manned it for a while, cracked the screen on it, but it's extremely nostalgic to me. I'm keeping this thing forever. It has all of the apps I used at the time on it still. Like, I'm not touching this thing. I'm not resetting. I'm not doing anything with it, like restoring it wise, because I want it the way it is. Alright, moving down. This is a Galaxy J2 Core, or I think it's just called a J2 because it's a Metro model. It's unlocked to all carriers from Metro. It's on Android 8.1. These things did get One UI, but not this one. Yeah, Android 8.1. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. It's in the black color. I got this from Tech.yt in a trade. This is a Galaxy J3V. I got this in the Target bin. Works fine. 16 gigabyte black on Verizon. Running One UI. This is an identical J3, but this one is an Orbit. It's also on Android 9 One UI. Works fine. Got this one in the Target bin as well. I got this thing in the Target bin, was like brand new still. This is a Galaxy J7 Star. I got this in a trade with Jake Carroll. It's a 32 gigabyte unlocked from Metro PCS. This one I can show you the charge cycles. It only has 85 charge cycles, which is weird because this thing is not in good condition for only being used for so shortly. Like, it's very scratched on the screen. This is a Galaxy J7... What one is this? This one has some other weird name. I don't know. I kind of forget what it is now. Dang, normally I remember it. J7 Refine. It's a Galaxy J7 Refine running Android 9. It's on Boost Mobile. I got it in a trade with Tech.yt. No, this one was from a phone lot, I think. It has 407 charge cycles. Works perfectly fine. No issues at all. This is my last model of these J7s. This one is a Crown. I got this in a trade with Murphy123, who disabled his entire YouTube channel. I'm calling you out, Brendan. But anyway, this thing is on Android 9. He bought it brand new from Target. And it has 25 charge cycles. That is all. Only 25 because he bought it brand new and really didn't use it. This is a Galaxy S10e. I got this in the Target bin. It is a 128 gigabyte running Android 11. It works fine. It says a cracked screen, some weird blemish down there. Cracks up there too, and the speaker is weird, but it is unlocked to all carriers from Verizon. Well, they're all 120 gigabytes, but this thing actually also has a very low charge cycle, so it only has 180, so it was not used for that long. But yeah, I really like this phone. I was going to use it as my secondary device, but the screen's cracked, and I don't want to risk completely killing it. So I'm just deciding to leave it as is, and maybe I'll get another S10 as my new main or secondary phone, because I do want to replace my OnePlus 6T at some point. But all the phones here I don't really want to replace them with, so I don't know. I'll figure something out. This is a Galaxy A10e. I got this, I think I got this in the phone lot as well from Tech.yt. It works fine. It's a 32 gig on Android 9 on Boost Mobile. And yeah, works perfect. No issues at all. This is a Galaxy A20. I got this in the Target bin. Fingerprint scanner doesn't want to work. Yeah, it's on Android 10. One of my friends told me it got Android 11, but I haven't updated it to that yet. It's still on Android 10. It's unlocked to all carriers from the factory. It's in the gray color. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. It's connected to my Wi-Fi for some reason. But yeah, I do like this phone. It's just cracked. This is a Galaxy A50. This is another phone I got from Tech.yt in a trade. It works perfectly fine. 64 gig on Verizon. This was actually Jake Carroll's at one point. I forgot to show you the charge cycles for these. I don't think this phone shows it for some weird reason, and this phone has 88 charge cycles, something like that. Very low. This just has 96% battery health. It doesn't show the charge cycles, but it works perfect. I very much like this A50. I've wanted a mint one since they came out. This is a Galaxy A01. To me, it's just a worse version of the Galaxy A10e. It's trash. It runs Android 10. It's AT&T unlocked, I think. I think this one unlocked. Yeah, it actually definitely did. But yeah, it works fine. Not much to say about it. It has a cracked screen. I got it in the Target bin. Nothing special. This is a ZTE Z-Max Blade. It also works fine. I got this from my friend many years ago. He found it in the Target bin and gave it to me for my birthday. It's a 32 gig unlocked from Metro PCS. I actually mained this for like a few weeks. I do very much like this phone. I don't plan on getting rid of it. This is, oh god, I'm not going to remember the name of this. It's like a ZTE Avid 739 or something. Very specific name. But it works perfectly fine. It's a 32 gig on Android 10, non-Go edition. But yeah, it's kind of similar to that Alcatel from before. It just has a front-facing speaker. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that is all of my phones, guys. This video has taken over 50, it's going to be almost an hour long, but we got through it. These take a long time to record, and now I have to put everything away. So if you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you were to subscribe, because these are not easy to make. And if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a thumbs up or a comment. And I'll see you guys next time.